Test mic, test 1 2 1 2. Test mic, test 1 2 1 2. Might help if I play the stream. Okay, we are good. Let me remote this. Hello, Snowy. What is up? How are you doing? And so, glad to hear you're not doing horribly, at least. Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud. I'm experimenting it, seeing how it mixes with my voice. It shouldn't be too much louder if I'm mixing it correct, but who knows. I'm also going to try doing the stream standing up as opposed to sitting down, so my mic may be a bit different this stream, who knows. I feel like shit after this if I lose horrible. That's a common thing that I've seen and felt, is hard losses make for hard feelings. But at the end of the day, it's only a couple ELO points. try putting on some kind of noise gate to block the sounds that are not me. I'm just not the greatest at knowing where my levels fall. I'm gonna try it. Let's try that. Let me know if I'm still well audible. If not, I can always speak up, I can always move closer, I can always take my gate off. Barro's live. What's up, Barrow? I will ask you the same questions. How do I sound? Am I audible? How's the music? Let's get the full Arbaro cam in here. There we go. Sounds great. Perfect. Experimenting with new settings, so we shall welcome to Silver 31. Y'all been here, done this. Y'all know how this goes. Are we doing same pieces? Oh, for sure, for sure. I ran the numbers. I would be at, I think 10 sets total in the 24-hour period of right now, but not before UDC ended. Oh, I like that seed a lot. It is E5, F5, E6. Be at 4 tonight, just have to take 6 tomorrow morning, afternoon. Very true. I don't have any scheduled, but with as many people have been popping in hour of requests, you never know. Arbaro, you have higher PB amongst the two of you. You have level select 15 and 18. So Snowy is set up for an 18 start, which I am good with. If Arbaro is good with. Of course, I'm not playing. You're good. Alright, ready for both players, same seeds, getting set up for game 1 of set 1, countdown in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players off. I like Van Dweller now with my standing desk. It isn't unfortunately a stand desk. I am just standing at a sit desk. Snowy now. Covering up the right, but has pieces to dig out with. Arbaro slams down first touches of the match. Arbaro sets up, hits another. Snowy now well open. And gets a Tetris of their own. Having a J-tuck here fills it. Well, not fills it. Arbaro set up and waiting. Snowy manipulating a spire. Nice burn from Arbaro there. Mino Shy fills it. Arbaro sets up, goes to 104. Snowy touches of their own, goes to 63,000. Arbaro ready now. Snowy having to build the board out a little bit. Arbaro gets a long bar, goes to 130. Snowy 69. If they can get the well open enough, they will be open for a... Had to take a dirty triple there, but is able to get the board in a much more clean position. Gets a triple there. Arbaro gets a Tetris 162, Snowy 87. Snowy now set up dirty. Needs the pieces for it. Gets a long bar. Goes to 110. Arbaro set up for a... Well, as I say. Arbaro now fighting to open something up. Snowy meanwhile set up 3 off. Gets a Tetris, goes to 138. Arbaro 169 here. Gets the well open, decides to abandon the idea a bit. Snowy picking away at the gap, the lead the Arbaro had. Arbaro 182, Snowy about 40,000 behind, maybe 35,000 behind. Snowy not set up, but clean. Now it's set up. Touches for Snowy goes to 173. Bro, with a bit of a hang there. Snowy with a couple of hangs of their own. Has good pieces to manage it pretty well. Both players about 40 lines away from transition here. Bit of an awkward hang there by Snowy. Snowy set up for a dirty Tetris now, just needs to keep the well open. Gets a long bar. Snowy 209 takes the real-time lead away from Arbaro. Arbaro at 206. Snowy, if they can get the well open, will be Tetris ready. That predication there, getting the well open. Arbaro with a Tetris takes the lead back, goes to 233. Snowy close to the top here, but able to do a long bar over. Snowy now has the well open, waiting on a long bar. Arbaro set up as well. Long bar come for Snowy. Snowy 243. Long bar comes. Arbaro hangs it. Snowy with a triple. Touches for Arbaro goes to 258. Snowy 256. Both players very close transition here. Snowy 3 lines away. Snowy needing to stack perfectly to go over. We'll go over at 265. Snowy gets the pieces, gets the well open, 293. Arbaro yet to transition, needing to build the stack up in just the right way here. Arbaro with a dicey transition at 270. Snowy up to 330. Arbaro 275. Miss rotation by Arbaro will do it. Snowy tops at 333 and is good for game number 1. GG's there. That double rotation is a killer. What's up, winner? Hello. Seed is up to F6. And Snowy has level select. We'll be going with 18. $672. That's a fluke. Come on now. Almost PB, that's fair. Both players ready, let's count down game number 2 here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I have been 682 is the top 2. How many have qualled so far, winner? Don't hide behind the x-axis here. How many people have qualled? Oh, gotcha. Oh, damn. Impressive. Nice. Snowy precarious setup here, but has a long bar to help resolve it. At least it wasn't my January qual, which was 165 and 161. Bar setup. Both players in the middle of a pretty sick drought. No more comes, and Snowy is able to use it to get a Tetris. Snowy setup. Borrow a couple of lines of cleanup left. Snowy gets a Tetris, goes to 63. A Borrow well open and can see a long bar. Both players off to a good start so far. Snowy with a Tetris, a Borrow close to setting up for one. Borrow slams down another. Okay, got fair. December qual of 500 relative to 672 is a bit insane. Snowy Tetris, so we set up for another one. I'm really hoping my qual for February, if I do qual, is at least 200. I mean, it'd be nice if it were about 300, 350, but yeah, or you just got better, who knows. Snowy with the well open. Bar is set up, both players needing long bars. Snowy having to use the long bar to uncover the well. Arbaro having to do the same. Well open for Arbaro. Snowy set up one off the ground for 204. Arbaro 197. See you, winner. Snowy set up one off the ground again. Needs a long bar, needs it now. Able to get the pieces to keep the stack low. Snowy rolls to 234. Snowy 20 lines from transition, Arbaro 25. Arbaro getting up high, but able to get pieces over. Missed shifts. Able to manage that, but that move was dicey there. And couldn't get anything to the right. Snowy tops. Snowy is good for game number 2 as Arbaro tops. Snowy with a Tetris to cement it. Snowy getting another Tetris for this. And will top. What's up, Temp? Seed goes to 07. Arbaro ready on 18. Snowy ready on 18. Let's count down. Match point for Snowy. Game number 3. Count in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ooh, line, square, line. Arbaro ready. Snowy ready. Both players able to get Tetrises off the lumbar that comes. Snowy, though, able to get one off both, goes to 45. Arbaro 29, and still not Tetris ready. Now is ready, has the well open. Both players waiting on long bars. Snowy can't make use of it. Arbaro at 60,000. Snowy with the well open. Arbaro waiting as well. This game is being very scant for long bars. Snowy sets up, gets a Tetris. Goes to 102, Arbaro 88. Snowy, a massive eye dependency on the left side. We'll need, I think, 3 to resolve it. Hangs that one, and we'll top it 112. Arbaro, you are good for game number 3. Yeah, that was rough. That was a bit of a suffer seed there as far as long bars go. Droughts and then bursts and then droughts. Snowy choosing 15. Taking it a bit easy. Both players on 1-8. We are good for game number 4. Baro needing this to force a decider. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Snowy, bit of a radical spire to start. Baro gets set up, gets a long bar, slams the first touches of the match. Snowy trying to work around those two fossils in the stack. Baro set up now, waiting on a long bar to come. Nice flat T-burn to keep the well open. Baro slams down another Tetris, goes to 47, Snowy 18, set up for a dirty Tetris, goes to 37. Baro answers, goes to 66. Baro set up. Snowy set up for a dirty Tetris. Could not get the well open. Snowy, in a pickle, will top at 44,000. Baro, you are good for game number 4 and the decider. Of course I need to bring that above the video sources. There you go. There you go. There's you some wonderful decider. There you go too, Snowy. That felt inhumane. 2-9 is the seed. Baro calling level 18. Both players ready. Let's kick off this reverse decider round. Okay, now we're good. Alright, kicking off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players are off. Baro, the first to get set. Snowy, also set. Both able to make a Tetris out of the first long bar that comes. Baro now, needing something to uncover the well, is able to get a triple. Baro sets up, gets to 53. Snowy now has to use 2 long bars to get the well open. Tetris for Snowy goes to 57. Of Baro 77. Both players set up. Snowy sees the Tetris, goes to 80. Baro following suit, goes to 103. Snowy matching go to 103. Snowy has got to be relentless this game. Snowy gonna get Tetris going to 126, arbaro 128. Snowy square dependent on the right. Fills it in and will top at 126. Arbaro, you are good for this reverse decider. What's up, Billy? Welcome to the stream. Doing some scoping on Arbaro's skill before the match. We can fire up the next match early after this set. But 100% I am ready to go immediately after. New seed. New seed is Charlie Bravo 9445. Let me rob a borrow of their hearts. Give my playlist a refresh. Snowy, you have first level selected seed. Snowy, ready for an 18 start. Both players ready. Let's count down set number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Snowy off to an aggressive start here with pushdown points. Gets the first Tetris of the match. Borrow quick to follow as a hodl that they would like to resolve. Snowy now rapidly set up again. Snowy with 2 Tetrises. Snowy, eye-dependent here, is ready for a dirty Tetris. Has to frantically cover up the well. Gets it open, needing a Lombard now. Gets one. Dirty Tetris from Snowy goes to 72. Arbaro 73 off of a much more clean right well Tetris. Snowy able to manage these pieces well. Borrow 96,000 off of that Tetris. Snowy up to 112, borrow 152 here. Snowy, Tetris goes to 136. Snowy setup, borrow setup. Tetris for a borrow. Snowy getting the well back open as a Lombard comes. Snowy up to 160. Double Tetris goes to 183 now. taking a very short lead away from arbaro. Arbaro at 179. Both players in need of a long bar. Long bar comes from arbaro up to 209. Snowy needing something now. Snowy gets a long bar up to 209. Arbaro with the well covered. This is Snowy's chance to take advantage here. Snowy with a long bar. 2 touches in very quick succession, goes to sit at 262. Arbaro still just now getting the well open. Snowy's board a bit shifty now. Arbaro slams the touch, goes to 245. 20,000 separating these players as Snowy tries to get the board reset for another Tetris. Both players about 50 lines from transition. Arbaro ready. Snowy ready. Snowy sees the Tetris, goes to 292. Arbaro couldn't use the long bar there. Arbaro having to keep the well covered. Snowy ready. Gets another Tetris, goes to 315. Arbaro now with some heavy weight on that well. Can manage it very well, but is just giving Snowy much more of a chance to make a lead. Snowy ready. Gets a long bar, goes up to 340. Arbaro now needing something over to the right to bring the stack down. Snowy set up. Arbaro now 30 lines from transition. Snowy about 20 lines. Snowy gets the well open. Arbaro still able to get pieces over. Well is closed for Snowy. Misshift of a T-piece from Snowy there. He's able to get pieces to the left, but flatline burn from Snowy and Arbaro. Topping at 280. Snowy, you are good for game 1 at 378. GG's from both players there. New seed is DC. Much better game there from Snowy, much more aggressive game. Arbaro has level select. I was saying the only difference was the 40 lines of digging they did before. Both players ready for an 18 start. Kickoff game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let me get the decider off the board there. Both players set up. Sunny says, "Woo, go Arbaro!" Both players getting a Tetris, Arbaro getting one in rapid succession to their first. Snowy here, 92, arbaro 53. Arbaro with a bit of a chasm here. Arbaro set up for a triple with a long bar. Both players having to clean up their board just a little bit. Arbaro will get a bar a triple, deciding to burn it up just a little bit. Well, Snowy fills in a eye dependency. Arbaro gets a center roll. Tetris goes up to 92, Snowy 133. Both players 40 lines. Snowy, I depended in the middle, needs a Lombard, needs it now. Lombard doesn't come in time. Arbaro 138 is your chase down to 138. Tetris goes up to 143, and that will do it. Arbaro good for game number 2. GG's. Good performance, but that Lombard didn't come in time. Edie is your new seed. Arbaro, don't forget to increment your seed up. Thank you. Okay, sticking with 18. Both players ready. Let's kick off game number 3 here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players set up, waiting on you. One bar now. Arbaro misshipped at that T there. He's gonna burn it away. Snowy now, a dicey board. Lombard not coming for either player. Snowy, early top out at 2700. Arbaro, good for game 3. That was a suffer seed. Up to FE, sorry. Alright. Both players ready. Let's kick off game 4 and match point for Arbaro. Kicking it off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Arbaro set up. Snowy some good tugs here to stay alive. Gets a long bar over. Snowy up to 27. Arbaro 48. Arbaro set up for a dirty Tetris here. Has to cover up the well. Has to break it down as a long bar comes. Snowy now getting the well open. Snowy able to get a long bar over, goes to 57, Arbaro 84. Snowy now with a real-time points lead of 103 to Arbaro's 85. Snowy making very good use of the pieces they're given. Snowy ready. Gets that Tetris goes to 128. So now we get a lumbar over going to 150. Or 97 now. Snowy set up. Snowy going to 219, Arbaro 125, 147 with that Tetris. Snowy burning a bit away, keeps the well open, goes to 244 there. Arbaro in a search for a Lombard gets one. 176 for Arbaro, 267 here for Snowy. Snowy not letting Arbaro get away with this easy. Up to 336 and is set up. Gets another 358. Arbaro with this Tetris up to 246. Both players about halfway to transition now, set up for another Tetris. Snowy needing a long bar here. Arbaro also needing something. Arbaro tops at 250. Snowy good for game number 4 at 365. Very early lead pays off. And we have another decider. A correctly written D. GG's, well played. Let's get 0F is the seed. Snowy has level select. Goes with an 18. Snowy, that was excellent stacking. Both players ready. Let's kick off this set 2 decider in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. guess J the opener. Baro able to get the well open as the lumbar comes for the first Tetris. No, sorry, Snowy got the first Tetris. Mea culpa. Snowy needing a long bar. Gets a long bar. Goes to 44. Baro gets a long bar over. Goes to 41. Baro sets up also 61. Snowy in response 86,000. Snowy set up 105,000. Baro sees the next long bar. Snowy set up kind of high here, but gets a long bar over. 125, a Baro 86. Snowy not wanting to waste any burns here, but may have to. Able to open some things up here. And Snowy tops 127, a Baro 128, 128. Baro needing to cover up the well. Double rotates on a spin tuck there. Cannot get a long bar over, and that will be it. Baro losing the set in a near reverse sweep. Snowy hangs on by the skin of their teeth. Yeah, there were 22 T's in that seat relative to 13 bars. That was vicious. Okay. Arbaro. Direct question to you because you are playing in the next match. Would you prefer me to end this stream and have people rejoin it so I can get a separate VOD for reporting this match, or just report all of the sets? Keep going? Perfect. One VOD's fine. Sounds good. Let me take just a sec to get set up. Oh yeah, Baro, take your time. You're good. Let me get Billy set up. Change this to a bar. Might need to change my mute hotkey from just M, given how often it just wants to mute me while I'm typing. Just like that. We got billymac live. Let's get you set up. Thank you for being on stencil, making my job easy. Arbaro, I have no adjustments to make for your screen. And you're not snowy. You're for logistics, if y'all are fine doing SPS, and if Marts and Kochira are fine doing SPS, we can do SPS on one seed. Otherwise, if they're not down, then we just won't bother with... Or I guess if y'all want SPS, I can get a seed for y'all, if they don't want SPS. But if we do SPS, it'll be on one seed. Looks like we got Kochira warming up. Hello, Kochira. Thank you. I appreciate. I just need Marts to go live and then get a confirmation from Marts that they want SPS. If you're impressed with my quad setup, you'll also be impressed with my second device setup, which I have 4 separate windows running on that as well, directly to all 4 of y'all's streams, just so I can watch, in case anything does go wrong. I am a devoted streamer. get Marts in here. Hello, Marts. If you can hear me. Marts and kochira, I forgot to mention it to y'all because the planning took place so last minute. This is going to be a quad stream. We have silver action going on between Arbaro and billymac. Marts and kochira, y'all's event with CMT is a bit higher priority, relative speaking, I would say, so I will focus action on y'all, but I will be quad streaming here. I want to say I'm set up properly there, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. I mean, didn't someone say that TNP is CMT's training ground? I am disparaging. I'm direct quoting. Let me quickly get Marts set up. It's a big bandit quote then. Not to kind of spoil the mood here, but is there an update on Temph? Is Temph doing okay? Has anyone heard or checked in? If not, it's okay, you're only human, and you're currently playing Tetris, but... to the others, or I guess to all of you. You all conveniently have the same same levels to select from, 15 and 18. Between Billy and Arbaro, Billy has level select first, and kochira has level select over Marts for being lower seed in the bracket. Kochira goes 15. Hopefully he went to bed, yeah. Marts, you are the one of us who has not agreed to SPS just confirmed yet. Are we doing SPS? Do you have SPS capability? I'm unsure. You can SPS? Sweet. So, everyone for SPSing will do this seed. All four will do this seed. 4 Echo 760 Bravo. And Billy wants an 18 start. Marts, kochira ready on 15. Everybody ready. Quick reminder, go whenever you see Tetris in the chat, not whenever you hear me say Tetris. That That being said, let's kick off game number 1 of set 1 here for silver, the only set for CT2. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. That's right, you heard it here. Kochira and Marts only playing one set, as their tournament is single elimination. Billymac already off to a Tetris, arbaro following. Kochira sets up, gets a Tetris of their own. Pay no attention to the slight screen adjustments. You shouldn't even be looking at my screen anyway. Kochira set up again. Billymac gets the Tetris, goes to 51, arbaro 51 on their end. Kochira getting a Tetris goes to 41, double Tetris goes to 61. Marts sets up, does not have the well open, cannot get a Tetris off of the long bar. Marts set up high, gets a long bar though. Tetris for Marts goes to 63. Kochira sees a long bar getting a Tetris, goes to 80. Billymac 101. Arbaro waiting on a Tetris now at 80,000. Marts has an ad. That's perfect. That's why I have the stream open. Marts at 88. Still cruising along. Tetris for Kochira goes to 103. Marts setup. Arbaro and Billy setting up. Tetris, double Tetris for Marts goes to 127. Kochira setup waiting on a long bar. Billymac needing to get the well open and does, as a long bar comes, goes to 153. Arbaro gets a Tetris, goes to 155. Both matches very equally paced. Arbaro and Billy get Tetrises. Arbaro at 180, Billy just shy of 200. Marts with a bit of an underhang there, trying to get it burnt out and resolved, and does. Kochira has a Tetris. Billymac. Arbaro ready, gets a Tetris, goes up to 229, Billymac 245. Meanwhile, Kochira at 183, Marts with this Tetris up to 173. There's my cat. Marts hits a Tetris, 192. Arbaro waiting on a long bar. Billymac now with a bit of an ad. Billymac up to 272. Billymac up to 300 off of Tetris. Arbaro, bit of a situation here. Marts 211, Kochira 190. Billymac Tetris 323. Arbaro, dicey board here. Arbaro able to get pieces to get the well open and can get a Tetris 267. Billymac 324. Arbaro misshifted on that T. Cannot get anything resolved, and Billymac is good for game 1 in their set. Meanwhile, Marts Kochira still cruising on at 15, 3/4 of the way until the speed transition. Kochira set up. Marts set up. Marts has to cover the well, but can get it uncovered. Kochira gets the long bar, goes to 268. Marts, long bar goes to 293. Both players nearing the level transition. Oh, I need to check my Spotify. I'm gonna quickly refresh the playlist. Kochira at 289 now. Marts within 10 lines of the speed change. billymac playing this out. Tetris for Kochira at 310. Marts sets up. Couldn't use the lumbar. Gets that one bit of garbage resolved. Transitions over at 336. Kochira bangs the Tetris and can get another at 329. Marts with a Tetris 358. Kochira follows up, transitions over at 351. Marts a bit of a mischief there on that J piece. Has to build around it. Waiting for a lumbar. Cannot get anything over, and Kochira takes game number 1 of their set. GG's, all players. billymac will top. Kochira's BB is 582, so might be wanting to play this out. Kochira's user is spelled with 2 C's. Their PB is 582-171. Kochira tops 467, but is good on the game. Alright, game 2, Arbaro and Marts, you have level choices. Marts ready on an 18 start, Arbaro also on an 18 start. All 4 players ready. Let's kick off game number 2. Countdown in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All 4 players off. There's something beautiful about watching all 4 screens as the pieces cascade down. No player quite set up yet. Arbaro slamming down the first Tetris among the 4 of them. By far the cleaner board. billymac gets a dirty Tetris to clean up their board. Marts a Tetris of their own. All 4 players with a Tetris under their belts. Kochira now, not in danger, but a little bit dicey. Couldn't get the lumbar over Kochira with an early top out at 36. Marts, you are good for game number 2 in your set. Meanwhile, Arbaro and billymac duking it out here. billymac gets a Tetris on Arbaro. Goes up to 85. Arbaro 69,000. Arbaro quick to get a Tetris of their own though. Kochira turning off qual mode. Touch for arbaro. Billymac able to get the well open. Lombard comes just in time. Arbaro. Interesting stacking decisions here, but Arbaro is very well at getting burns resolved, so we'll see how it gets cleaned out. Arbaro 164, billymac 149. I'm out of comp cursed. Arbaro here. billymac 166 is your chase down. 166. The Tetris will do it. Lombard over 174. billymac takes game number 2. Arbaro, you're trying your best. That's what you're doing. That's what matters. Marts topping at 203. Don't know if I posted the seed, but seed for game 3 is 6-0. Barros is just out here, you know, little guy. Billymac and Kochira have level select. Billy chooses 18, Kochira chooses 15, all 4 players ready. Let's count down game number 3 here. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. As I fix my hotkeys so that just typing the character M does not mute me, even in typing. Alright, that works. billymac gets the first Tetris. Arbaro quick to fire back. All 4 players Tetrises so far. billymac up high here, able to get this deck taken down just a peg. Arbaro and billymac slam down Tetrises. Marts and Kochira. Marts now getting Lombard. Kochira needing one, getting a bit up high. Arbaro and billymac splitting 53,000. Marts and Kochira splitting 43,000. Marts and billymac. Sorry, Arbaro and billymac simul Tetrises. Kochira. Couple holes in their board. Wants to meticulously resolve them, but I don't think being meticulous is what you need here. Marts can say Tetris goes to 86,000, Kochira 46. Arbaro 121 out of a dicey board themselves. billymac's board, clean as a whistle. Still trying to get Tetris set up here, and does. Well, I'd say it, I forgot there were 1 Mino shy. billymac getting up high here. Kochira also up high. billymac tops 128. Arbaro, you are good for game number 3 in your set. Kochira somehow getting back down low. Marts 119, Kochira 60. Kochira eye dependent gets it filled. Both players Tetris. Marts 158, Kochira 85. Marts with a Bit of a comfy real-time 70,000 point lead on Kochira. Marts 177, Kochira waiting at a long bar. Long bar comes up to 105. Long bar comes from Marts, able to make advantage of it, goes to 196. Kochira tightening the lead a bit, but still a 90,000 gap between the two. If players want to input the next seed, 7-1. Touch for Kochira, 145. Marts, set up for a dirty, they can keep the well open. Closes it right as it comes, but might just want to go ahead and resolve that garbage and gets the well open. Tetris goes to 242, Kochira 165. Mino shy of being Tetris ready. Gets set up, slams the Tetris, goes to 184. Both players 3/4 of the way up until transition. Marts gets a Tetris, goes to 262. Kochira slams one of their own, goes to 204. Arbaro, you have level select for your next game. Just head up. Marts gets a Tetris, 288. Kochira, Lombard comes. Goes up to 225. Lombard comes again. Kochira up to 244 there. Marts ready. Marts Tetris, 308. Marts got 4 lines to go. Kochira can get 2 Tetrises here. Marts deciding to burn out these last couple lines. Could get a Tetris here if the right piece is set up. Kochira goes over to 18 speeds at 285. Marts goes over at 331. Kochira ready. Marts bit of an overhang. Good S-spin there. Touch Kochira 308. Marts 353. Touches for Marts 375. Both players 20 lines to go now. Kochira filling a T-spin opportunity. Marts having to cover up a bit of a board. Kochira 339 and Marts 381. Both players 8 lines away. Kochira with the cleaner board heading into transition. Marts transition 390. Marts able to get pieces over, but we'll top at 392. Kochira 393 is your chase, and okay, 344. Marts is good for game number 3 there. Arbaro is ready for an 18th start. Marts, you have level select. Marts ready for an 18 start. Kochira ready. Waiting on a ready from Billy here. Alright. All players ready? Let's count down game number 4 here in this first set. Countdown in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Got to change the title, so I had to do that real quick. Arbaro off to a lead here against billymac. Kochira and Marts tied. Kochira, a couple of missed drops. Arbaro getting up high. Kochira tops 28. Marts, you're good for game number 4 and the set on your side. Arbaro getting a Tetris goes to 80. billymac, awkward setup here. With that, Marts will move on to play Xavier 7763, whoever that is. I couldn't find any info on them. You are welcome, Marts. Thank you for playing. Thank you also, Kochira, for showing playing. It is always wonderful to have such good Tetris games played. That's okay. I don't blame you. Arbaro 112, billymac 94. Arbaro needing to open up the well and needing to open it now. Arbaro getting up high. billymac 114 is your chase down. Affiliate when? I can actually check soon. I've got to be close. billymac Tetris will take them over and get set number 1 under their belt. Alright. I'm gonna switch the stream back over to billymac and Arbaro. Get them cracking on their second set. New seed players whenever you're ready. Charlie Bravo, Bravo Delta, Delta 19. I'm gonna take a quick second and check when I'm getting affiliated. Okay, so affiliate is average of 3 concurrent viewers. I'm averaging just over 3. Which, shout out to everyone who is watching. You are actively helping me get affiliate. Stream 7 days a month. I have streamed 12 this month so far. Or at least this 30-day period. Stream at least 8 hours a month. I am averaging 21 hours just from all these restreams. And the one that I'm needing is get 50 followers. So, if you are watching, if you are listening, hit that follow button. You will help me go to affiliate. Help me be a much better restreamer. Both players ready for an 18 start on CB Seed. Crack off game number 3 here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You heard me say game number 3. What I meant to say is game number 1. And if you heard my cat there, he blames me. Arbaro ready. Billy Mac ready. My cat ready. Billy Mac gets the Tetris, goes to 22. Baro with a hole in the stack. Is Tetris ready though now? Billy Mac, a dicey stack here. And Billy Mac, an early top out of Baro, you are good for game number 1 in this set. Billy Mac, you have level select for game number 2. Ready on an 18 start for DC Seed. Both players ready on DC. Let's crack off. No time to waste. Countdown game 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Billy Mac set up. We'll get the first Tetris of the match. Baro has to forego some long bars for not being set up. Meanwhile, Billy Mac searching for a long bar. Long bar comes for Baro, long bar comes for Billy Mac. Billy Mac trying to flatten out the rest of column 9 there. Is I dependent. Gets it burned down to an LJ dependency, now a L dependency. Baro set up. Billy Mac now set up. Billy Mac takes advantage of the long bar. Baro having to let 2 pass by. Billy Mac 82,000 and Baro 42,000. Tetris for a Baro. Tetris for Billy Mac. Baro answers back 88,000. Billy Mac, 1 Mino shy of being ready. Gets a Tetris here at 128. Baro answers. Baro dicey sets up here. Getting it taken care of here. Billy Mac at 152, ready again. Goes to 175, trying to take advantage of Baro's burn situation. Baro, though, getting out of it very quickly. Billy Mac, though, just enough time to set up another Tetris, goes to 199. Couple massive LJ dependencies there on the left side for Billy Mac, but gets filled in beautifully. Baro back to a flat board. Is ready now. Baro gets a long bar over, goes to 169. Billy Mac 228 now. Baro closing the lead on Billy Mac. So Billy Mac answering with another Tetris. Baro now 194, Billy Mac 253. Both players trying to get set up for another Tetris now. Billy Mac gets the piece for that dependency, but hadn't had the well open. Has it open now. Goes up to 300,000. Baro up to 263. Both players 3/4 of the way to a speed, not 3/4, 1/2, we're on 18. Halfway to transition. Borrow 290, billymac 305 here. Borrow closing the gap. Borrow set up. Arbaro taking the real-time lead, 313 to 310. billymac set up. Both players getting a Tetris on each other. Exact tie here, a line in time separating the two. Arbaro breaks the tie with a Tetris. billymac having to forego several long bars here. Arbaro up to 381. billymac gets a long bar over, goes to 362. billymac taking a couple hundred points lead now from Arbaro. 385 beats 386, both players about 20 lines from 19 transition. Both players needing to get their boards under control here as they get closer to transition. billymac, the crispier board here, gets a split double. Both players neck and neck here. billymac still able to get pieces over to the sides. Arbaro set up for a dirty Tetris, but covers the well. Has some serious digging to do. Not what they needed right before transition. Transitions at 405, billymac tops at 403. Arbaro, you are good for game number 2 of the set. Alright, you have level select on EDC, but feel free to play it out. Mischief, that T will do it. Good showing here from Arbaro, setting up for a sweep of the second set. We are up to ED. Arbaro sets up for an 18 start, both players ready. Cracking on with game 3 and the match point for Arbaro. Counting down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. billymac eye dependent, but otherwise set up. Arbaro sets up now, gets the first Tetris of the match. billymac quick to follow. 380 separates these players. No, not 1,000. 100. billymac having to do a bit of a excavation here. Ooh, Arbaro, a misshift of that T. Not critical, but unfortunate. billymac digging out, setting up the Z dependency. Fills it. Arbaro slams the Tetris, goes to 77. billymac at 35. Arbaro Tetris. billymac having to Do a bit of surgery on the stack. Billymac handling these dependencies quite well. Board getting a bit out of hand now. Billymac will top at 43. Arbaro, you are good for game number 3 and the sweep. GG's though. Very good showing nonetheless for Billymac, especially in that first set. It's like Arbaro, we're set up for one more Tetris. Gets the Lombard. Breathes a sigh of relief in the comfy recliner. Damn, I need to get me a recliner for my room. It's a good investment actually. I gotta put that on my list. Monthly Tetris is live. Let's raid Monthly Tetris. Wait, I don't think Monthly Tetris can get raided. Nope, we're raiding Monthly Tetris. Thank you both. Come on, 4 viewers. Did they go off stream as soon as I raided them? Did they seriously go off live? That's hilarious. Anyway.